We got episode 10 of the Mo&Co Show. We got big Hockey Illuminati, everyone behind the scenes. Double digits, episode 10. And a round of applause for Hockey Illuminati.
Let's go. Let's have a good show.
Fucking
Mo&Co.
right.
Oh, yeah.
What's
up, brother?
What's up, buddy? As you could tell, today, you are Co. And I'm Mo.
That's right.
And we're at episode 10. We've fucking been buzzing out the gate. Thanks, everyone, for the support. And here we are based in Toronto with, as you can tell, the diehard Leafs fan, the face of Leafs social media, the biggest Leafs ball licker.
Yes, of course. I'm wearing a Leaf t-shirt with them hoisting the cup. Of course, I'm a ball licker. We're trying to...
What's the hat about? Let me see the front.
No, the Leafs, it's a hat too. Now, hold on a second. Before we go any further, okay?
No, you shouldn't have seen that, bud.
Before we go any further, I'm
good.
walking off of this show unless that gets changed.
Hey, producer Matt, we might
get it out of here.
Producer
Switch
Matt,
Switch it out. I'm walking out right now.
We might need to change.
Get that? There's way too many Habs fans in here right now.
You know what we could do? We could exchange it with the team that
that's a little
also
better.
has your number, the Sabres. Is that better?
Well, it's better because we own their rink. I mean, maybe not so much this year.
Not last game, bud.
It's always
not Alex Tuck in the shootout.
Right, fair enough. And you know what? I'm actually very happy for Buffalo. Okay, their fans been suffering a long time. They've been through the Bills bullshit, and I think it's the Sabres. We'll get to maybe some Cup Finals predictions in a little bit.
Fucking right, we will.
This is much better though. But still way too much other bullshit around me. I see Edmonton. I see Florida.
Yep.
Give me that Leafs puck.
You want the Leafs puck?
Give me the Leafs puck.
It's buried behind me for a reason.
Give it to me. Okay.
Wipe my ass with this thing.
Okay.
Where are you putting that, bud?
Get that Edmonton thing out of here. They're done.
You don't want this for your double spro?
No.
I'll put it here.
That's much better.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
So yes, number one Maple Leaf ball licker. Of course I am. We always keep the faith. The Leafs are. It's embarrassing being a Leaf fan, but I'm never going anywhere. Just like Mr. Burns said to Homer in Simpsons, "Don't forget you're here. Don't forget you're here forever."
Okay.
Don't forget you're here forever. And we're trying to put good vibes out in the universe with this little man here hoisting the Leaf Stanley Cup within the Leaf logo.
What player is that? If you had to pick one,
That's Ben Danford.
Okay.
That's our.
Not Cowan.
No, this is Ben Danford. We've been looking for a stud right-handed shot defenseman for the last 40 years.
I've heard he's at best bottom pairing D man.
I hear differently. I hear he's the next. I hear he's the next great one.
Okay.
You know a lot. Okay. Before we get into this, let me tell you something. You know what the biggest problem with the Leafs is? The biggest problem with we can go in a bunch
There's
of
a lot of
directions.
fucking problems.
There's a lot of problems. No trade clauses.
Yeah, you're handing those out like M&Ms.
Management, ownership, leadership, the fan base, When was the last time the Leafs had a stud workhorse 1A defenseman?
Oh, fuck. You guys thought it was the workhorse from fucking... Where's Riley from, Alberta?
Riley's from
Vancouver.
Riley's from BC. At one point, we thought it would be Mo, but Mo was never going to be a 1A.
I'm the new Mo.
Yeah, you're the only. You're right. You're the Mo. Yeah. I'm talking like Hedman, Lindstrom, Chara, Makar,
Lane Hudson,
Pietrangelo.
Dobson.
Right. Get out of here. When was the last time the Leafs had a stud defenseman?
Fuck if I know. So let me ask you this. Let's say you work your way top 3 into the draft this year with the luck out of your ass with that protected top 5 pick.
Yes.
That's going currently to the Bruins if it's not top 5.
Yeah.
Let's say you're picking 3rd and Keaton Verhoff is just sitting there. You want him?
Sure.
Okay.
We'll take anybody in the top 5.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
We'll take. Obviously, McKenna would be great.
Yeah.
But that's a bit of a long shot. I think the only way we can salvage this putrid season is if we find a way in the top 5.
Fucking right.
And we'll be
Okay.
happy. Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, the answer to that question about the defenseman, Boreas Salming.
Yeah, that's a blast.
It's been 40 years.
Yeah.
So we want to talk about the Leafs or what the problem with the Leafs are. We have not had a stud defenseman to build around ever.
Uh-huh.
And you can't win a cup. It's very hard to win a cup without a true bona fide 1A defenseman, right?
Uh-huh. And you guys been floating around a little piece known as Matty Nyes, but we're gonna come back to that.
Okay.
Maybe he'll be your little piece that can rekindle that fucking 1A stud defenseman.
Yeah, okay.
But before we get into the Leafs and like all the fun Leaf stuff, we want to know more about the man that is Hockey Illuminati, the guy that sees through his crystal ball for everything NHL, everything fucking Leafs. How the fuck did you start this kind of content? Because like talking like guys like Tom Stewart, Corwin, we all have different fucking stories.
Yeah.
Even me, like I went to fucking University of Toronto to be an engineer, and all of a sudden I find myself in this chair talking to Illuminati. So, like, how the fuck did that happen? Where'd the name come from? How did you become, for lack of a better term, the Leafs ball licker? How did you become the man that changed the fucking jersey of my fucking team to the Sabres?
Yes.
I want to know.
And by the way, I prefer shaft liquor instead of ball liquor.
Okay.
Let's
you work your way up,
Yeah, let's work our way up a little bit.
Just like they won't do in the standings.
Exactly, yeah. So it's a long story for me a little bit. I studied broadcasting when I was in school. I wanted to be a broadcaster.
What school, if you don't mind?
I went to Adrian College.
Where's that?
In Michigan.
Holy fuck.
So I had a brief stint in the NCAA. Okay.
Goalie.
I was a goalie, yeah. I was playing junior hockey, and I got a shutout one night, and there happened to be a scout in the stands.
Shit.
It was like the luckiest thing ever. So anyways, I got recruited. I played in Adrian. I studied broadcasting, and when I got back, I started working with Rogers TV.
Holy fuck.
Channel 63.
Yeah,
This was 10 years ago, defunct, back in the day. I was covering local junior A hockey.
Fucking right.
Yeah, like going to cover like the Aurora Tigers, the Markham Waxers on a Sunday afternoon.
But you were commentating, or?
Yeah.
You're a play-by-play guy.
Play-by-play for
Fucking A.
Rogers TV. Okay. Now
Holy shit.
it was an unpaid thing, but I was on TV, right? It was really cool. So I was doing that for a couple of years, and then I was like, you know what? I want to do my own thing. All right. I don't want to be under this corporate umbrella where I can't really say what's on my mind.
100%.
So I started my own podcast.
You had a pod.
I had a pod pre-COVID. It was called the Jock and Jill Show.
Holy
my OG fans will remember this.
Okay.
And
shout out the OGs.
That's right, yeah. And I did, it was just podcasting. And then when COVID hit, we couldn't record in the studio anymore. And that's when I transformed my content more into what you see now, which is the social media skit, talking head style stuff. So I started that. The Hockey Illuminati started, it was born during COVID. Okay, it was born during COVID.
So during the pod you weren't called Hockey Illuminati?
No, it was called the Jock and Jill Show. I had a female co-host.
Okay.
And we would bring in guests, NHL guys and former players, and we do like Joe Rogan style interviews.
Okay.
And then when COVID happened, we couldn't do this. We couldn't work in the studio anymore.
Yeah.
And we were all locked down. And I was like, you know what? I want to try something a little different. So I started making videos in lockdown.
Yeah.
Right. Like
as fucking all the creators did back then. Yeah.
Right. Like during lockdown, you were either scrolling your phone all day, consuming, or you were creating.
I was a scroller back then, bud.
A lot of people were. So it was really COVID that birthed the Hockey Illuminati. And the name, I got the name from hockey rhymes with Illuminati. It does. Eminem would tell you it does. It does. Okay.
Fucking guy.
It does. Okay. And Illuminati means enlightened, right? It means enlightened in Latin. Obviously, we have the conspiracy connection. But
that's what I connected to personally.
It's that too, but it also means it. So hockey enlightenment. That was the angle I was going at.
Nice.
And then you know what, Mo? The whole time I was doing this, from like the Jock and Jill Show, the podcast, up until about last year, I was working full time in sales.
I did hear about this. Yes.
Okay.
You quit your job.
I quit my job.
Bang.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
And I wasn't ever sure if I could become a full-time creator, but you know what? Like I genuinely loved it. Like I was working in sales, and then in the evenings or on my lunch, I'd be sitting in my car, doing a wrap-up video on how the Leafs played the other night, and just grinding and slowly growing. And then every now and then, different revenue channels would open up. Oh, make a little money there, make a little money here. Oh, this is kind of cool. Let's see where we can keep taking this. And I can't tell you how many times I wanted to quit doing it, because it's hard to be in the circus every day, which is what content creators are.
Exactly.
Right. And then it got to a point about a year ago where I said, shit, like there's enough money on the table here where I could quit my sales job and do this full time. And now here we are.
Fucking right. And like you had that kind of, I'm assuming you had that feeling when you're working your day job where it's like the time trade-off is so big, where I'm losing all of my energy and all of my like resources and my and so much time that I could have making content. I'm putting into this thing where I don't even give a fuck about.
That's what's interesting. And the second that you start to wrap your mind or dedicate all of your mental energy and resources into content, that's when things really started expanding for me even more and taking off. And I'm also doing some acting now as well. And there's a bunch of different things I'm involved in, but it's like, for anybody that's trying to make it in the content game, it's a long game.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
Long game. And it's about consistency, and it's about presenting your content in a bit of a different style than what's being done.
Don't fake it either.
Don't fake it.
You got to be you, man.
Right.
If you fake it, you're going to get found out really fucking quick.
Yes, you need to be authentic. And I think that's why people like me, is because there's just a lot of genuine authenticity to my content, and yours as well.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. But yeah.
That's something I noticed. This is just like an aside before we get into like the Leaf stuff. Dude, during the Olympics after that gold medal game, I obviously put some clips out with like Tom Stewart. Obviously, we're Canadian, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I just kept back referencing because I was in New York at the time when I posted some of these videos.
Yeah.
I was there for the gold medal game, so that was kind of fucked. But like,
I was in Mexico City. I was also fucked
I
on
know.
mezcal.
I know. But like, I just kept referencing because I saw you posted a lot of opinionated videos, and obviously on the pod I had a lot of opinionated videos, and I just kept dying looking at our comments and being like, we're such fucking punching bags right now. It's fucking awesome. Because at the end of the day, these guys that are like commenting those things, they're not big hockey guys. They're just commenting for the fun of it, right?
Yeah, of course.
But I kept back referencing those comments, and I'm like, dude, we are the fucking guys people are targeting right now for Canada hockey, for being the silver medalist guys.
Yeah.
So that was fucking funny. But no, fucking rights. And how does it feel being the voice of, I guess, Leafs Nation? Like, is there a second you go like unrecognized in that fucking building?
I don't know if I'm the voice of Leaf Nation.
Then who would be? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
there's many. Joe Bowen,
okay,
Bissonnette,
social media.
Paul Bissonnette,
Yeah, Biz,
Dangle, Curtis from Alberta. Like, there's a lot. It's not like I'm the guy. I'm one of
the guys.
One of the guys, and there's a lot of other creators. You know, small to medium-sized creators that are great as well. Leaf Nation, it's the biggest fan base in hockey, right? So there are a lot of us. It is cool to I suppose recognize that maybe I am now in that same light as some of these other guys.
Yeah.
As like one of the marquee voices in Leaf Nation. And another interesting thing about my content journey is when I started Hockey Illuminati during COVID, I was doing everything hockey.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, it was known that I was a Leaf fan, but I was providing commentary on all the teams and doing more like hockey skits and like, you know, bro hockey culture stuff.
Catering to the whole hockey population. Yeah.
And you know when I started to have success is when I started to niche further down to being a Leafs guy. Right. So again, for anyone who's making content, the more niche you can get, the better. And the more niche you are, the more authentic you are as well. Right. So I found myself saying like, well, I love the Leafs more than anything. This is what I really care about.
Yeah.
So why not really focus on what is true to myself? And yeah, you are kind of narrowing your lane a little bit by just being a Leafs guy. But if you can become one of the main voices in your niche, that's very powerful to sponsors and brands and to your
100%.
audience.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like a lot of creators, you know, kind of try to spread a wide net.
Broaden too much, where you're to the point where it kind of dilutes itself.
Maybe a little bit. You might not have the same connection with your audience.
Yeah.
Or maybe you do. I don't know. It's hard to say. But that's one thing that's worked for me is niche down.
Well, from now on, this is now a Habs Central fucking podcast.
Fuck the Habs. You guys are going out in the first round this year.
And our first guest is the Leafs Shaft Liquor. Let's go. He's back in.
All right, let's go.
We're fucking back.
Let's lick some shafts.
Okay, we're going to get into those Leafs.
Let's do it.
Those fucking Leafs.
My boys.
So, ever since the big knee on knee, we don't got to talk about that because that's been fucking exercised to shit. We know what happened with Gudas and Matthews. But ever since, I think it's 5 games in a row with a fighting major for the Leafs?
Yeah.
So they're dropping him because obviously a message was sent when Tree came down to the room and had a little word with the boys. In terms of the Leafs, thank you, producer Matt, for the stats. We got Leafs at 70 points, 29, 28, and 12. Without Matthews this year, they're 3-3-3. So you're humming around 50%, at 50%. All time without Matthews, 48, 27, and 5. Which is fucking pretty respectable. But that's when you had Mitch along with Willie and those guys, right? Let me ask you a question. Are the Leafs a better team without Matthews in the lineup?
So the first thing I'll say is with the knee on knee, as a super fan, I put that response from the team or lack thereof. It's in the same category as the Game 7 losses in terms of embarrassment. It's in the same category.
Okay.
It's in the same category.
Yeah.
Like when
I don't care if Cowan's on the ice. Riley, you could have fucking jumped in.
We're not going to lament that it's been beat to death.
It has,
but I hold that in the same light as the Game 7 losses, and like If someone doesn't take 40 pounds of flesh from Radko Gudas on March 30th, I'm going to snap. In terms of...
Do you think that's why they only gave him 5 games for the revenge tour?
You know what? There's a part of me that thinks maybe...
There's a rumor, man.
Right. So, listen... The NHL is a business, okay, and shit is fixed, okay. Yeah. They do it. Every corporation is corrupt. Every major corporation is corrupt. And there is a little part of me that's thinking like, well, the ratings are going to be 100 times better with Gudas in the lineup on March 30th. So don't be so naive in thinking that the NHL wouldn't do that. So it's possible.
Let me tell you something. When I saw, like, this is nowhere near the same degree as Gudas coming back into the lineup for the Ducks, but when I saw Pezzetta playing his first game, I watched. Yeah. Because I knew first fucking time he's on the ice, he's dropping. Yeah. So I wanted to watch.
His first shift.
He started the fucking game.
The game started with a fight.
Yeah.
So, I was yelling all year for them to call Pezzetta up.
I don't know why they didn't.
All year.
That's legit what you need, dude.
Why is the Pez dispenser not been called up over someone like Rant?
I hate that the Leafs fans call him Pez dispenser.
Why?
Because he was our Pez dispenser.
Oh, he's ours now, buddy. He's ours now. Listen, over Lorentz, over Yarncroc, like... Unbelievable stupidity with the Leafs, anyways.
Yeah, they do need some grit up in there. But you didn't answer my question.
Yeah, your question with the record. Yeah.
Matthews, listen, yay or nay in terms of team performance contribution from the rest of the guys?
So that stat is a little misleading because
if
you look at their overall record in the last 8 years, it's really good, period, no matter who's in and out of the lineup. Right? Like they've just had a winning record every regular season.
Yeah.
So that stat is a touch misleading. But it's at the same time, it's also not nothing.
Yeah, correct.
It's also not nothing.
It's also there.
It's also there, right? It's not like they're playing at 500 without him.
Do you think everyone else elevates their ceiling or their play because they know he's not going to be there to score and get points?
Yeah, like we've seen that with Edmonton, right? Like where guys will defer to Draisaitl
and look what happened. Look, we're recording this full transparency on a Wednesday, and yesterday the Oilers played the Sharks, and Dickinson and Henrique had a game because Draisaitl wasn't
there.
So.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's a subconscious thing with the players, you know, or maybe intentionally they're not thinking, oh, we can chill out a little bit. But I mean, this is a guy who 2 years ago had 69 goals. Like it's amazing. All this Matthews hate and the trade. It's like 2 years ago he was like in the same conversation as like McKinnon.
Everyone's in the now
McDavid.
Though. That's the issue.
I understand that, of course. Oh, I know, but. And with the now, I don't know, his energy maybe, like he's got a weird energy about him. I hate to say that, but he's so unbelievably nonchalant, and Nylander is as well. They're both...
They don't bring guys into the fight.
No, they're both way too cool for school, like almost to their own detriment a little bit.
Tom Stewart said the same thing, way too cool.
Way too cool for school to their own detriment. And it's like...
Well, when you're hanging out with Biebs, right? Like, it'll rub off on you.
And it's fine. Not everybody is going to have this fiery personality, right? But when you're two leaders, your two highest paid guys by a long shot. The Leafs, Nylander and Matthews, when you are the two highest paid players on the team, you are by fault the gatekeepers of your team, okay? And every little thing you do sends a message to the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. From it being fashion week when you walk in. Okay. And honestly, the Leafs.
No suits, no problem.
If it was my team, I know this sounds old school and all the guys
suits,
but I would mandate suits back.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's not a can I swear?
It's
not a fucking fashion. It's not Milan Fashion Week. Okay. That's what it is with Matthews and Nylander. Okay. Little things like that. Okay. Not going into the scrum to defend your teammates. And I don't want to hear people say, oh well, Nylander, what was Nylander going to do? Go and fight Gudas? Nylander's not that type of guy. He's chill. He's not,
give him a Kessel whack.
Exactly, that's what I said.
Dude.
Phil Kessel slammed. It was more in self-defense, but it doesn't matter. Okay, he two-handed John Scott over the laces. You tell me you can't get in and mix something up?
Yeah.
I'm done with both of them. I love them though too, but I'm done with both of them.
Just to feed us fire, all Habs players wear suits, quarter zips, or nice knit sweaters.
Do they?
So. Oh yeah. They got them checked out over there, dude.
Really? All the Habs do that?
The Habs don't swag it up like the Leafs, man. They're business as usual.
That pisses me off because I know it's right. And it makes me angry that Montreal, of all teams, is doing it. Are there other teams that do that?
I don't know. I just see the walk-in pictures. I see the trench coats, the pea coats, the suits, the fucking beret hats. It's fucking fantastic. And then Matthews comes in with the Charlie Chaplin hat. Like,
I'll tell you, Willie Nylander moves quicker for a half-off sale at Balenciaga than he does when his captain is on the ice after he took a knee. Unbelievable. I'm done with Willie. I love him. We love him, but I'm done with him.
He's gonna flip you the bird next.
Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of Matthews being traded or not being traded, in terms of him being an asset when he's in the lineup, we don't fucking know. Pretty much because the record is what it is with and without him. They're good either way. But anyway. What do you make of the fucking parity in the league? Like, right now, the Leafs are 12 points out of a playoff spot. But if they were in the West, they'd only be 1 point out. And they'd probably make the fucking postseason with now being Matthews out of the lineup, right? Yeah. So, like, does that piss you off by any means with the NHL format not being 1-18?
What pisses me off is a couple of things.
Or is it 1-16, sorry,
yeah,
not 18?
Yeah, that would be cool, though.
Stay hot.
The Atlantic Division every year has been just like the Avengers.
Yeah.
You know,
this year especially.
Well, this year, look at all the other years. It's Florida's turn, or it's Tampa, or it's Boston. Yeah. You know, now it's Buffalo, and Montreal is up and coming. It's like there's not been a break in that division for a decade in terms of like think of all the Cup champions that. Boston making a final, 2 cups from Florida, 2 from Tampa. Yeah, you know the Habs made in the COVID year. Obviously, they played Tampa. It was a different division alignment, but like there has been an element of There's been a lot of variables to how pathetic the Leafs are.
Tax,
and one of them, there you go. One of them has been the division for the Leafs. Sometimes I think about how different things could have been if they didn't move out of the West in '98.
Well, fuck. Okay, like I think it's pretty logical that they're not in the West.
I know, but like they probably would have made a couple of finals if they stayed in the Western Conference.
Yeah. Okay, I see your point. Put the Leafs back in the West.
Put them back in the West
just for 1 year, just for next year.
Can we put them? Yeah, put them.
RETOOL will work that way.
Put them in the Pacific Division. Fuck.
Yeah. Fuck.
Give us a chance.
Them versus the Ducks.
Yeah.
Okay. We obviously had some fun during trade deadline there was a couple rumors, couple names thrown out.
Yeah.
And Ken Hughes was a bit late to his press conference. And everyone was like, where the fuck's Ken Hughes? Is there a deal cooking up? What the fuck's going on? And all of a sudden we got fucking Kipper being like, I heard it was nice.
Yeah.
And ever since, it's kind of dwindled down and it's kind of been denied that it wasn't nice. And now apparently they're saying the rumor hasn't leaked as to who exactly it was. Because the Habs and that team want to revisit it in the offseason, so they don't want any smoke around that fire, right? Or fire on whatever the fuck terminology it is. But in terms of Nyes, whether it's Montreal, whether it's another team, what do you want if Tree Living pulls a trigger on Matthew Nyes? Like, what do you see as like an ideal return that's not like a fucking Carlo 2.0?
I don't know. You want to give us Demidov?
Okay, well, fuck me. Like now, you're speaking out of your ass.
Well, you want to give us Slav? I don't even know if I'd do that actually.
No way. Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would.
I don't know.
Yeah, you would.
I think this Nyes thing. It's like anybody can covet another player. Mm-hmm. We covet McDavid here in Toronto. We covet everybody. Yeah. You know, and if I'm the GM of a team and someone comes to me and says, "Oh, I like Matty Nyes. You want to trade him?" I'd be like, "Okay, sure. What's your offer?" Like, of course I'm going to listen. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like when you're playing fantasy football. It's like, what do you want for this guy? I'm like, well, make me an offer. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's probably what happened. I'm assuming that, you know, how stupid Tree Living is. I mean, you mentioned Ken Hughes was late for his press conference.
He was, 30 minutes.
Tree Living totally slept through his. He didn't even show up. You know, I think that what probably happened is they called Tree Living. And this is a GM that fumbles every trade he touches. Mm-hmm. So Ken Hughes was probably just trying to be a snake and take advantage of Tree Living.
Fuck, why wouldn't you?
And exactly. It's like the guy in your fantasy league that you push around and try and make trades with. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Producer Matt, we know some fucking guys
like that. That's what Tree Living is right now. And Nyes is having an okay year, but he's not having the electric.
Slow.
And he's been
touch behind.
Something's wrong. Behind. He hasn't been playing with the same physicality. Mm-hmm. We haven't seen him in the corners the same way. We haven't seen him battling in front of the net the same way. Mm-hmm. His points are still pretty good. Yeah. His point total, I don't know exactly what he's
I got stats.
Right. What is he at?
I got stats. Thank you, producer Matt. So this season, in terms of Matty Nyes, 66 games so far. He's at 57 points, only 18 goals. Last year, he had only 58 points, but 29 goals. So he's a touch off 30. So the scoring is slowed down, but the points are on par to be even better than last year somehow. even though he's without Mitch and he looks a touch slower. But what I want to ask you is, do you think Matty Nyes, who he truly is the guy he is this season, last season, or he could be even better?
I think he can be better
than last year.
Yeah, certainly. He's still only 23.
Yeah.
Right. I think he can be. I think he's shown. I mean, there are some games, there's some shifts where he dominates and looks great, and he has been dealing with some type of injury. He was during the Olympic break. He was getting treatment on it the whole time they were off. Like, it is known that he's, and I don't know why they haven't shut him down.
Yeah, fucking shut him down. That's the thing too, right?
They're so stupid. Just shut him the fuck down. Like, my God, what are they doing? You know.
And you see, Matthews is probably banged up in a couple different, because I know he went to Munich for fucking special doc. Was that for his back?
That was last year. Yeah. There's a couple. I've heard so many rumors. I've heard so many rumors about what he could be dealing with. Like, they're all just rumors. But
poor fucking guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so in terms of an ideal return for, let's say, Matty Nyes, what kind of
from
package?
Montreal?
Anywhere. Like, you talking about like a prospect plus like 2 firsts? Like, what do you want?
I don't want prospects or firsts.
You want guys that are arrived?
Yeah, because he's 23 years old. Like, these the picks are a crapshoot. Okay, the picks are a lottery. You don't know what you're going to get. The prospects you can forecast a little bit better. But but Matty Nyes is already somebody who has shown that he can be a gamer, and he's 23. Like, no one's untouchable on this Leaf team. Nobody.
Yeah,
nobody.
I agree.
Okay? But it would take one hell of a return, and it wouldn't just be, here's a couple of draft picks and a couple of
good
specs.
Number 2. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we need something.
Yeah. All right. I agree. And he's that fucking draft that cap hit too.
Yeah.
Is fucking solid.
The cap hit is great, and I think there's a chance that he could be the next Leaf captain.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think he's got future Leafs captain potential.
That means ciao to Mats.
Well, we'll see what happens with. I hate when people call him Mats. By the way.
Oh, is that not a thing?
Because Sundin was Mats.
Yeah, fair.
You know what I mean?
I'm not the shaft licker here, so I'm not as well versed as you.
It's not Mats. No. There's only one Mats.
Poppy or Austin.
Yeah.
In terms of offseason, obviously, it's looking like we're already looking towards next year at this point in terms of the retool. Some people want rebuild. Some people want retool, like the Caps or the Bruins. Who should they move out, and what type of player should they bring in? Because obviously, you're not going to come back with the same team, and if you do, then you're cooked.
Yeah. Well, they'll probably be cooked either way because it's the Leafs. But
yeah, fair.
I don't know.
Like who should be out the door?
Can
for
you?
example?
Well, okay.
Riley.
So obviously, you have to find a way. You're gonna have to pay someone to take Morgan Riley. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to give up picks or something.
Because you have a lot of those.
Make a shady backdoor deal. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I don't know what they're gonna do. They got Mo. They have to move on from him or put him on the wing if he doesn't want to waive his no trade.
Fucking right. Okay.
Carlo gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed in him.
I have here Riley, OEL, Carlo, question mark.
OEL, no. No, we're good with OEL. OEL's been our most consistent defenseman this year.
Just the return you could get for him. That's why.
Well, I mean, it wasn't there at the deadline, right? It wasn't.
How do we know though?
Well, because they didn't. I think they were trying to get a first for him, and they couldn't. Okay. Right? And they could. OEL, I like OEL. He's right now. He's my. If you ask me who's your favorite Leaf, it would be him. Okay.
Okay.
So I would hold on to him. I'd hold on to Jake McCabe.
One of the goalies. Are you looking?
You have to move on off of one of them because
I think it's got to be Stoley.
Because Hildeby next year, you have to have Hildeby in the rotation.
Yeah,
and he's not waiver protected anymore.
Oh,
so you can't send him up and down. So
I think Stoley, just because he's aging and he's not going to get healthier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think you could. Stoley's a little easier to trade.
Yeah,
he's a little easier to trade. The thing though is Stolar's has a higher ceiling, I think, than Wool does.
Ooh, but Wall's so much younger though.
He is for sure.
That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like,
no.
And Wall's got a dog in him, man. Like the playoff series, man. He was showing up.
Hey, so was Stolar's, man.
I know.
People forget how good Stoley was the last 2 years.
No, we know, but like my point is, you got to get rid of one to get some to boost your team.
Yeah, you do. You do. I don't know what you do. I mean, there's a part of me that like wants to call up the Blues and be like, you want to give us Binnington? He's got 1 year left next year. But then you're in the same position. You know, you've got two goalies.
You got two goalies again.
And we also got this Russian kid too, who might be good. I forget his name.
Oh, the goalie.
They just signed him, the Russian goalie.
Yeah, I don't. No, I'm thinking of the forward.
I forget.
I'm thinking of Antipus.
Brain farting right now, but I wouldn't mind seeing him get a chance.
Yeah, Matt. Let's. I don't know the name. While Matt's looking that up, though, coaching change. Is that on
absolutely.
The cards? Oh,
yeah,
100%?
you have to. Yeah. It's just.
Is it our Aktiem? What Aktiemov?
Yes. Yeah, Artur
Okay.
Akhtyamov. Yeah, promising Russian goaltender. What the family believes.
Is that just like a Danford 2.0, or he's actually got some potential there?
Everyone has potential. It's the Leafs. We believe in everybody.
Everyone's an A prospect.
Yeah, we believe in everyone until they call them up and ruin their potential.
You're fucking right.
Yeah.
Okay. So coaching change. You said out the door.
I think you don't have a choice.
You don't.
And it's not entirely Berube's fault.
That scar's not going to heal.
No, exactly. And you know what's not going to heal is that the guys have lost respect for him.
Yeah.
And he's lost the room a little bit.
In one ear, out the other. Yeah.
And when you lose the room, I don't think it's the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
When they first hired Berube, I was kind of shitting my pants because I'm like, this is what they fucking needed.
Yeah. And
obviously, it hasn't transpired. Is there a coach in mind? Like, I don't think you're gonna go out there and get like a fucking Gallant or DeBoer. Like,
I would like Pete DeBoer. What's wrong with Pete DeBoer, buddy? He's 9-0 in Game 7s. He's the anti-Leaf.
You're gonna ruin him too.
He's literally He's literally the anti-Leaf.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of.
That's another expensive coach though, but you guys got the money for it, so
sure. Listen, they're probably not going to rebuild. Okay, more than likely.
No, they're too pussy to trade Matthews and Nylander.
Well, it's not that simple to trade them though. It's not that simple. They both have full no moves. This is what people don't understand, okay?
I think you go up to them, you guys want to move, they'll be like, fuck yeah, let's go. Where are we going?
Okay, and know what they're going to say? Here's the 3 teams I'll go to.
Here's LA, Florida, and Tampa.
So then you have to go make a deal with one of those 3 teams that that Matthews will sign an extension with.
It's like a Panarin 2.0 in LA.
Yeah, and then it's not going to be worth it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be worth it. I would rather see... Matthews has not been healthy the last 2 years. Let's see what he does next year. Let's see if he comes back with a bit of a chip on his shoulder, with a bit of vengeance. I still believe in him. He was so electric for so long.
He was, yeah.
Right? And it could be... I mean, how many coaches do these guys need? You know what I mean?
That's the thing. Like they just get an automatic reset, even though they might be the problem.
Before they rebuild, I would like to see a retool under a different coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a coach? I know I said DeBoer, but do you have like a coach in mind? Do you see someone there being like, this could be the guy?
I think Pete DeBoer is better than half the coaches in the NHL right now.
Yeah.
He is.
Like as a Habs fan, like I couldn't have possibly predicted. Oh yeah, let's bring Marty St. Louis in. You know? That was impossible to predict.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But there's some people thinking that both Tree and Berube are going to be back. So we're going to see what the fuck happens.
Nothing would surprise me with this Leaf team. Nothing would surprise me.
I'll give them the first 20 games, and then they're fucking bottom of the league.
I could see that, but with every day that passes, that Tree Living is still the GM of this team, the shit is rising.
Yep. Okay.
Like it's up to our knees right now. If draft day comes around and Tree is still here, the shit's then up to our waist.
Yeah.
Free agency comes, we're going to be suffocating it.
Nice.
We're going to be eating shit. We already are eating a lot of it, but fuck me.
Okay, we're going to end on this note for the Leafs.
Okay.
Then we're going to move on.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, because let's get your temperature down a bit.
Yeah.
Big question. Can they contend again next year?
Of course.
Fuck off. You didn't even let me finish the fucking question.
Wait, next year's going to be our year.
No way, man.
It's going to be our year next year, buddy.
God.
Okay. Go ahead. Finish. Ask your question.
Isn't that just like
ask your fucking question?
Yanks in him.
I've jinxed someone off. Don't worry. There's nothing I could do. More that I could do.
Can they contend again next year, or if not, how long will it take until they're a serious contender again?
2067. I don't know, man.
You had that ready, bro.
Listen.
Matthews and Nylander, will they be a part of the next contending window?
Here's what I'll say, okay? Sports, like life, is like the most unpredictable, unconventional, mind-blowing, mind-fuck of a thing. You never, ever know what could happen, okay?
True.
And Matthews and Nylander, are they winners? No, they're not. But you know who else had that moniker for a long time? Ovechkin, Stamkos, Yzerman, okay, John Elway. I can go on and on with athletes, even
Ovi was a big one.
Right? Like Lionel Messi, couldn't win the World Cup, couldn't win the big one. All that's different, that only happened every 4 years. But you get my point. You can name a ton of athletes that had this rep that they weren't winners, and then it all changed in one season. The year Washington won the cup, no one thought they were going to win the cup that year.
Fuck no.
Nobody. Okay?
But we're so happy for them, though.
Right. The year that the Habs made the final and almost won. Imagine that.
Oh, man.
Right?
Make me cry.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you never know what could happen. And is it likely? No, it's not. But nothing is impossible. Okay, nothing.
That's
is
the most Leafs fucking answer I've ever heard.
It's a Leafs answer. It's a life answer, brother. You know, like you never
Put the fucking cup back.
No, never. Okay.
Only when it's yours.
Now, here's the other thing, too, that I'll say. This is the last year that the Leafs are on the cup.
Oh, is this the fucking... This is a Hockey Illuminati video now.
They're changing the band. So, at the end of this year, there's no more room. Whoever wins the cup this year, there's no more room on the last band.
They're getting kicked.
They're removing the top band where the glorious 1967 team lies, and they'll be into it. So, the Leafs are off the cup. So, maybe this is what is going to open the portal for next year.
This fucking portal, man. The portal has finally been mentioned. It only took you 35 minutes to mention the portal.
That's right. I was biting my tongue the whole time.
Okay. Fuck. Enough Leafs for everyone or what? Like
never
enough Leafs.
No, I'm kidding.
We're gonna switch over to another big team in Canada, but it's not my Habs.
Oh, thank fuck.
Not yet. Emphasis on the not yet. It's the Oilers. We're going to go a bit out west, the division you wished to be in.
Yes.
With the Ducks, Sharks, Kings, etc. Kraken. So, since getting Murphy and Dickinson at the trade deadline, they're a very respectable 4-2-1. With,
who?
Sorry?
Murphy and Dickinson?
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
Some fucking...
I'm just kidding, yes.
some fucking reinforcements
yeah.
for the D side of the things. 3-0-1 with Ingram ever since the trade deadline. Ever since the Olympics... The Edmonton Oilers are top 5 in expected goals against. They're 4th with the likes of Dallas, Columbus, Colorado, and Vegas. So they're turning it up defensively too. Draisaitl out though, which again gives that kind of like Leafs mentality where Draisaitl being out, it might allow for some of the other guys like Dickinson and Henrique to kind of get their game together right before playoffs. What do you make of the goalie situation in Edmonton with Knobloch coming out and saying Ingram's the new number 1 until something changes? It's not Jarry's net. It's Ingram right now. We ride him until something fucking crazy happens.
You know what the crazy thing that's going to happen is? And mark my words, Edmonton out in the first round.
No.
They're out.
To Anaheim?
Yeah. It doesn't matter who they play. They're done. Their time is done.
That's it, eh? No retool.
I mean, listen, you know.
Not with that GM.
You know, okay, they made 2 finals back to back, okay? And their spirit is a little broken. Okay, they're 3-1 after this deadline. We're like, great, that means nothing. Whatever.
No.
Okay, they're having a good week.
Trying to boost their fucking morale here.
Okay, part of the reason why the Leafs suck ass this year is because Florida broke their spirit last year. Okay. Florida broke their spirit.
Florida
in that
broke a lot of team spirits.
Right, and the Leafs have had their soul spirit dismantled and just fucking obliterated every single year, and that was the final straw.
Yeah.
And for Edmonton, like to do what they did last year, down 3, you make it to 7, you lose. That you're not the same human being after that experience. You're not.
No.
And they know how hard it is. They know how hard it is to get 16 wins. Because in back-to-back years, they've come so fucking close. They had 14 and then 15. They were right there. And it's so soul-crushing. And I just think it's so hard to make a finals. To do it twice in a row is insane, even though like we've seen Florida do it and we saw Tampa do it.
Never mind 3.
Right? Never mind 3. And I think they're done. I think there's a reason that McDavid signed such a short term extension. Because
loyalty, a little bit of loyalty there.
A little bit of loyalty. Now, I hope that the Edmonton wins the cup this year. I hope. Okay. And it has nothing to do with bring the cup back to Canada. I don't give a fuck about that. It's about I don't. It's about McDavid feeling like the job is done at Edmonton, and then he'll be more free and clear to sign with the Buds.
Man. It all comes back to the portal.
I am on the Edmonton bandwagon. I will be in the first round, but I think they're out in the first round.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I think it was a bit of a kick in the dick also, too. McDavid's like, we need a fucking goalie. You have Bennington sitting right there, and you got Tristan Jarry. So when you're talking about gamer and a dog that can win in the playoffs, you literally had that right fucking in front of you. And then you get Jarry, who, based on my stats here, since his Oilers debut on December 13th, he is 60th out of 60th in goals against average for qualifying goalies. Fucking last.
Not great. Fuck, if the Leaf goalies are ahead of him, that's a problem.
Well,
60 out of 60, that's tough.
Exactly.
That means Wool and Stollers are ahead of him.
Bottom of the barrel. So Oilers out in the first round, eh?
I think so, yeah. It doesn't matter who they play.
Okay.
Doesn't matter who they play.
We're going to stay on the topic of goalies, but we're going to move to another Canadian team.
Okay.
The fucking Habs.
The toilet bowl army from Quebec.
Your favorite fucking fan base.
Ugh, don't get me started.
The pod, the new fucking team centered around the pod. So Dobush in the last 10, 7-2-1. He's been a dog. Fowler, since being called up, has also looked like a dog, especially with that game against Ottawa, coming out clutch in the last 5 minutes there. Habs are 27-0-3 when their save percentage is above 900. So they get some decent goaltending. They're winning the fucking game.
That's interesting.
Which I saw that, and I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Do you think Montembeault, if there's no injuries, has played his last game as a Hab?
Montembeault has played his last game as a Hab, yeah.
Statement
probably,
confirmed.
Yeah. Montembeault is done.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
That's it, yeah.
Okay. Game 1 starts tomorrow. Are you putting in Fowler or Dobush?
I'd play with 6 guys on the ice. But don't put either of them in. I want to see the Habs lose. Play 6 on 5, which is what the Leafs should be doing right now to help their tank. Play 6 on 5 the whole 60 minutes. Probably Dobush, just because he's been so hot, right? Roll with the hot hand, right?
And he's the more experienced guy right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen with past rookie goalies in the league. We had fucking Murray was one who just came in cold and without any experience and won a fucking cup.
Yeah.
There's been a bunch of goalies that done it. That's why you put Fowler in there, but you never know what's going to happen. But my question to you is, are the Habs just too small to be a playoff contending team?
I think they need to do some losing before they do some winning. Just like a lot of teams.
Playoff losing.
Yeah, they got to like the Habs got a great future. They do. Like really scary.
Clip it.
It's actually terrifying when I lay my head down at night to think, oh my God, I'm going to have to deal with these fucking Habs fans who were already annoying.
Put the jersey back up.
They were Habs fans were already annoying, giving history lessons when they weren't good. Now they're going to be good. It's going to be really tough. But they got a hell of a squad, and they've done things the right way. Like they bottomed out and tanked for a long time, and like they're going to be good. But they've got to do a little. You got to do a little losing before you do some winning. You know what I mean?
Coming from the expert himself.
Right. Except exactly. Yeah. No one has done more of it than us. Yeah. Yeah. But enjoy it because like the Habs are.
Before you know it, it'll be over.
The Habs are in a place right now where they're playing with house money. There's no expectations. No. Right.
Yeah.
They might lose. Who are they going to play in the first round? Who's
right now they're looking at Tampa.
So you know what's funny is I actually think if they play Tampa, like there could be some weird like Marty St. Louis hockey god magic.
Especially
there.
2021 Cup revenge.
Yeah.
Suzuki and Caulfield were there.
Yeah, like maybe, you know.
I don't want the Sabres, I'll tell you that right now. I think we're getting fucking bent over and fucking kicked around against the Buffalo Sabres.
Buffalo. And again, you know what I just said. Buffalo's got to do, or every team's got to do some losing before they do some winning.
Buffalo hasn't even lost yet.
They're back in the playoffs, but if they've been losing for 20 years, so it's like maybe they could just do it. Maybe, this year,
maybe now is the time. Maybe they're guilty enough to the point where
they're guilty enough. Yeah,
you give them one of these.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay, I got a couple more questions for you until we rattle off some beers.
Yes.
And this ties back into the whole Canadian concept.
Yeah.
Next Canadian team to win the cup, in your opinion, is who?
You really asking me this?
Well,
who do you think I'm going to say?
Dude, I don't. I'm still going to ask you. 2067.
So here's how it's gonna go down. Okay, here's how it's gonna go down when I look into my Illuminati crystal ball.
All right.
Okay. What's the most popular team in Canada?
Habs.
Pull up. Google it if you need.
You think I was actually gonna say your fucking answer?
No, but it's true though. Okay.
No, we know. Okay, Toronto.
All right. Toronto is the biggest fan base. We have the most fans. We are Canada's team in terms of numbers. Statistically, we're Canada's team. When the cup returns to Canada, it's only poetic and just that it's Canada's team that returns the cup to its rightful homeland. So that will be the team that does it. And every other team is going to fail until that happens. Okay? That's what I feel in my soul. I mean, it's tough for Canada because, I mean, like, we might have to wait till 2067. We might have to wait 40 years.
We'll have to. Never mind, we might. We'll have to.
We will have to, yeah. 30,
like
40, 60, yeah, for 30 years. Yeah, whatever. Shit.
We're fucking calling the reality here. All
Damn.
right. Current best team in Canada.
Well, either Edmonton or Montreal. I don't know. Flip a coin.
Don't flip a coin.
I'm going to say Edmonton just because I won't admit that it's Montreal.
Fuck.
Edmonton. You're not clipping. You're not clipping me there.
I was fucking waiting for it.
You're not clipping me there, buddy.
I already clipped enough.
Next question.
I already clipped enough Habs Glaze. Anyway.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
So we're going to move on. Before we touch on the Sabres and some other teams around the league that could be potential fucking wagons or hopping on the bandwagon, we do this little segment every show It's called Top 5 Situational Beers.
Okay.
Now, I've given maybe 4 or 5 different lists of mine with no repeat. So I'm going to sit this one out, and I'm just going to listen to yours and comment on yours.
Okay.
Because I've done this so many fucking times where I'm running out of fucking ideas. I need to reset the fucking clock here. I can only say Guinness so many times and like fucking beach beer, airport beer, etc.
Yeah.
So I want to hear from Hockey Illuminati's perspective, what are your top 5 situational beers? We're not talking like fucking Guinness and like the brands. We're talking this moment, that beer, it hits.
Okay.
You want to go 5 to 1 or 1 to 5?
We'll go 5 to 1.
Okay.
We'll go 5 to 1. Number 5, the beer you have in Maple Leaf Square before you walk into the game, because you're about to go in and pay 3 times as much, right? So that last reasonably priced beer you have in Maple Leaf Square, the last one you chug before you go in.
I thought we were gonna get away from the Leafs.
We're getting further into it. That's number 5. Okay. Number 4.
Decent beer though. I like that concept,
right?
Because otherwise you're gonna spend fucking 30 Canadian after tip on a fucking shitty tall beer.
Right. It doesn't have to be before the Leaf game. Just the beer you have before you go into the NHL game. Sure, you can say that. Right. But
do you have an ideal beer for that?
As long as it's cold. No, I don't care. As long as it's
cool. All right, cool.
Maybe Peroni, Italian bear.
Okay, fucking right.
Or
right.
Madri.
Like
they got the Madri's good too.
Madri's not bad.
Yeah, I like the important stuff. Okay, so that's 5. Number 4. You know what number 4 is going to be? Number 4 is going to be the July 1st beer.
Nice. Okay, I like that.
And not just because it's Canada Day, okay? July 1st is NHL free agency, right?
Oh.
You're sitting outside.
You're thinking now.
Yeah, you're sitting outside. It's hot, your team signs some guys. You get all excited. You call your boys up. Yo, we just signed Chris Tanev. Right? Like, you're enjoying the beer on the hot summer's day. So the July 1st beer, okay? I like that. Number 3.
I'll tell you what, before you go on to number 3, I had this great situation, and obviously I'm going to tie this back to the Habs, but last summer I went to all around Croatia. I went to like Hvar, Split, Zadar, all around, right?
Sick.
Pula, whatever, you name it. I've been in Italy, multiple places in Italy too, to hum your horn, but I'm talking purely Croatia. So I was there for about 10 days. It was fucking like, we're midway through the trip. We're in Split, which is like, for those that don't know, it's like one of the party capitals in Europe. And we're getting ready to go out. What do I see on my phone? Habs have acquired Noah Dobson. So the beers that night for me, I don't remember what day it was. It wasn't the first day of free agency or anything like that. And he wasn't a free agent.
Yeah.
It's just a seismic deal between the Islanders and the Habs.
Yeah.
So I saw that, and I had a bit of extra fun that night because of it. Because I'm like, we just found Lane Hudson's potential future partner at the time, right? So
there you go.
That's kind of how I'm going to tie myself into that beer. But you could go ahead with your number 3.
Yeah, it's in line with the excitement. Yeah,
you get a sick player, like,
of course,
you're buzzing out the gate.
Let's chug a beer and call your boys and talk about
exactly.
it. Yeah. Number 3 is the beer you have on opening night.
Oof.
Okay,
nothing beats opening
night. Right, it's opening night. It's a chilly mid-October.
The clocks haven't gone back yet.
The clocks haven't gone
Still
back.
Bright, yeah.
And you're cracking a beer, and
you're done with the preseason bullshit.
Yeah, and there's new optimism. There's a new sense of wonder and magic, and what could happen. And
this is the year.
Hockey's back. This is our year, right? So the opening night beer you'd crack around like 6:45 during the pregame.
Okay.
Yeah, on opening night.
Are you someone? Is this beer inside the arena or before the game? Before you get to the arena?
Well, if you're at the game, if you're going to the game that night, it would be in the.
Okay.
Because you're there, usually around 6:30. I like to get there early.
Okay, I was gonna say, are you someone that shows up right for puck drop, or you're a warmies guy?
No, I'm a warmies guy. I go in. I like to mingle a little bit with the
Yeah.
people. Have a beer.
Man of the people.
Yeah, maybe go up to the Scotia Club, get some spadooch.
Not bad.
Yeah, great spadooch at the Scotia Club.
Fucking right.
A little overpriced, but that's okay.
Yeah, well.
So yeah, that's number 3. Number 2. Now, unfortunately, I haven't experienced this beer that often.
Uh-oh.
Number two is going to be the beer you crack and drink in celebration after your team has just won a playoff round.
Once.
No, twice.
Twice. My bad. Twice.
Twice
Yeah,
in 20
right.
years.
Twice.
Yeah. Tampa and Ottawa.
I forgot Ottawa. Yeah.
Twice.
Twice.
So yeah,
Two very good beers there. Right?
Bit of a drought.
You're thirsty, huh?
Very thirsty. Very, very thirsty, and I don't see my thirst being quenched anytime soon.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Okay.
Well, here's to being optimistic.
There you go. That's number 2.
Number 1, but this is a big fucking beer here.
Okay.
Hope you thought about this one.
I did think about this one a lot, and you know what? A lot of people are going to have their lists. Okay. I would put this up against anyone else's number one.
Okay.
Okay. And quite honestly, I don't think it's close.
Okay.
And that is the beer you have with your boys that you have not seen in a really long time. The first beer you have, like one of your good boys.
The Rekindle beer.
One of your good boys that you haven't seen in like a year that you had this beautiful childhood with, or maybe a former teammate of yours.
Yep.
And it's like you're sitting down with this guy for the first time in a year, and that beer you crack with him to loosen that conversation up, that's the best beer.
I fuck it. Yeah.
That's the best beer.
Tied it in with the wholesome aspect.
Yeah.
I fucking like that.
Yeah.
And funny enough, we brought up Tommy a good number of times. That beer was in his top 5.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
So you guys are aligned in that sense. The Rekindle
right
beer.
Yeah, the Rekindled beer. Exactly.
It's a fucking great beer.
Yeah. And props if they're former like teammates of yours.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
You know?
You ever get down to, what was it? You said it was Michigan? Massachusetts?
So I went to school in Michigan, and funny enough, I was at the St. Patty's Day game last night, and two of my boys that live in Grimsby now, who I went to school with in Michigan, two Irish Scottish fellas.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, big munja cakes, big beer drinkers.
Huge.
And it was the first time I'd seen them in a year, and I didn't know they were going to be at the game. And we ran into each other. We were like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. And like the beer that we had sitting together, and that's why I thought of that.
Yeah.
You know, because I just did this last night. I'm like, this is the best beer ever.
Considering they're Irish, I want to ask you this personally. Are you a big Guinness guy or like?
Not really, no.
Not really? Okay.
No, I don't. Quite honestly, I don't get the appeal. I think
that's fair.
I think it's kind of gross.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
It's either you're all for it or you're against it. So it's kind of like the Leafs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Everything ties to the fucking Leafs.
Yeah. See what's happening to you? I'm making you leafy.
Fuck. And the lights are fucking blue. Fuck.
Yeah, and your
the logo's blue. Fuck.
Closet Leaf fan.
It's not Leafs blue though. Anyway, so that was the beers. Fucking great list. Great fucking list.
Thank you very much.
Get it.
Yeah, I love that.
Unreal fucking list.
Yes. Thank you.
We're gonna move on to more hockey stuff, and then we will send you on your way once we revisit some other nice little hockey tidbits. So,
sure.
The Sabres, they're a big fucking team in terms of the standings and height-wise. Fucking, I'm looking through the list here. This is the heights of their defense, right? 6'7", 6'6", 6'5", 6'4", 6'3", 6'3", 6'2". Then the forwards, Tage Thompson, 6'6", Tuck, 6'4", McLeod, 6'3", Doan and Norris, 6'2". Do you think this team has the chances of actually competing and contending for the Cup, or are they just fugazi?
Cup finals this year.
For the Sabres.
Cup finals this year, Buffalo-Dallas, 99 rematch.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
Buffalo-Dallas, 99 rematch. Tage Thompson's going to get the winner.
For the Cup?
Yeah. Brett Hull, who was American, got the winner for Dallas in 99.
Okay.
And Tage Thompson, this is what my Illuminati crystal ball says, which is not always right, but
I was
going
to say, how's that been working out for you?
50-50. But Tage Thompson, yeah, you know what? I think everyone's going to say Tampa, Colorado. I think that's too obvious.
It's never that obvious.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
Like we did get Tampa, Colorado in 2023, and like we got Florida and Edmonton last year. Like sometimes it is obvious, but I have a feeling it's been a really, really weird year in the NHL.
Yeah.
And I just don't think it's going to be that straightforward. And I think we're going to get, that's what I'm going to say. Or like something really random, like maybe Carolina, Minnesota. You know?
We're going to get to... I have the Wild on here later just because I'm not big on the Wild. And I'll tell you why shortly. But while we stick on the Sabres, like I personally right now, they'd play the Red Wings, and I think they'd fucking pounce all over the Red Wings, right?
Yeah.
And the Red Wings are kind of in a tricky situation just because they're without Larkin and Kopp for 2 weeks, and those are their first two-line centers. Mm-hmm. So, Matt, we already have... Can we get the wild card scene out for the East right now? Just a bit down there, just lower. So we see the teams that are also on the outside looking in. When you're looking...
Fuck, my Leafs don't even make the first page, eh?
Dude, you got to keep scrolling.
They're not even anywhere near the first
page. Keep going. There you go.
Oh, boys. Get it together.
When we're talking about the wild card race right now, because these standings are changing every fucking night.
Yeah.
What teams could you see drop out, and what team could you see potentially hop in? Like, I'm looking at, as I just said, with those injuries for the Red Wings, I could see them fall out really quick. And guys like with Bones on the Blue Jackets bench, the Sens have been humming since they've been getting some consistent goaltending nowadays. The Caps are the Caps, right? I mean, they could make a run for it too. I think they're down and out, but it's possible. Where's your head at in terms of like the East playoffs picture? What are you saying?
I think it's set. I think Columbus will do what they always do when it matters, and that's drop the ball for the most part. And in Ottawa, our baby brothers, Ottawa Senators, they're fugazi. They're not doing nothing. They're going nowhere. I mean, it'd be nice to see one of them catch your Habs and knock you out, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Technical difficulties here. Sorry.
Oh, all good. Yeah.
They're not catching my who's catching my Habs?
Anybody?
No.
Big
win against Boston.
I think the East is
Big
set.
win.
I think the East is set. No one's gonna knock these teams out.
Really? Eh? Sens are out. Sens are down.
No, they're done.
Count?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. They're
In terms of the West, Matt, can we go to the West? Look at the picture on the West. So obviously it was a big fucking game yesterday between the Oilers and the Sharks because that could have turned into, what was it, a 3-point difference? Because it was initially 5, so it went from, it could have been 3 to 7 in terms of safety for the Oilers. Matt, can you scroll down a bit more just so we see the teams on the outside looking in? Here, in terms of teams that you could see faltering off or teams you could see going in, like personally, I want to see the Sharks in there just because I think they could be a sneaky dark horse just like the Ducks. What's your thinking process here?
I think LA gets in. I think LA. What's funny is you have LA and Seattle, right? Where
I know they got the fucking future Hart Trophy winner
Bobby McMahon.
Yeah. That guy, 3 goals or 4 in 3 games?
Yeah. 6 points.
Just as you would, yeah.
Yeah, and Lawton's playing 20 minutes a night in LA and he couldn't get more than 12 in Toronto.
Nice.
Thank you, Berube. You know what?
It's tough.
Can we knock Vegas out?
We could do whatever we want.
What are they at? Vegas at 76?
You're the co today. It's your show too, bud.
Vegas is so fugazi. They don't even know it yet, but they are so cooked with Marner. Oh, Mitch Marner. I can't believe we made it this far, by the way, without you asking me anything about Marner. But
decided to be nice today.
Yeah. They're another team that's out in the first round this year.
No consistent goaltending there, too.
No,
eh?
none.
Everyone always gets fucking down hurt, too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Vegas out, eh?
Yeah, I hope so in the first round, yeah. I'll be hate watching.
Oh, you think they're making playoffs, though?
I do. Yeah, they do have a decent cushion. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be really interesting. And, the West is...
There's more games than people fucking think, man.
Yeah.
Everyone's putting, 90% odds for this team to make playoffs. Dude... We got fucking a good 15 games left here.
Even Nashville, they were so shit at the beginning of the year, and they have
started humming,
clawed their way back a little bit. Where they're in this now,
yeah.
You know,
well, in it, 2 points out.
Yeah, more than in it. I mean, they have to jump 3 teams, but yeah. And shout out Steve Stamkos. Everyone
that
forgets about Stammer,
down, eh?
Quiet 30.
Even O'Reilly,
yeah,
fuck me.
Quiet 30 for Stammer, and he'll probably finish with 35, maybe a little bit more, and. I hope he just keeps playing and keeps climbing up that all-time goal record.
Fucking right. So you're saying Vegas to potentially drop out and the Kings to get in.
I do think LA is going to leapfrog Seattle.
Okay.
I think Utah stays, Vegas stays. I'm going to go with LA. I'm going to go with LA climbing in to that last spot.
And there's games on tonight. As I said, we're recording this on a Wednesday. This is getting put out the next morning, the next midday-ish. So with the games going on tonight, these fucking standings might get all fucking upside down. We don't know what's going to happen tonight. So, all right, those are the predictions from the Illuminati man himself. We're going to do a little thing I like to call on the show, which are kind of curated in my little start of my little content journey career here with the Cowboy hat. It's the blind rankings.
Okay.
I brought it to the pod, and they've been humming out the gate.
Like it.
We have 2 different blind rankings. One involves your Glazing Leafs, and the other one has to do with just the whole league in general. The first blind ranking is going to be how good these teams are going to be in 5 years. So we're talking projected on how good or how bad they'll be, right?
Okay.
So producer Matt's got 5 teams. They could be they could be one of the next up-and-coming teams in the league, or they could be a team that's kind of on the decline like the Caps right now, let's say, right?
Okay.
So we don't know who the fuck's going to come next. 1's being the best, 5 being the worst.
Yeah.
So producer Matt, we're going to have to agree, by the way. We can't give our own list here. We're going to have to talk this one out.
Oh, we have to talk it out.
We got to agree.
I have to...
We got to settle on some numbers here.
I have to settle with a Habs fan.
You do.
This might be tough.
This might be a fucking groundbreaking moment.
All right, let's do it.
All right, Matt.
Should we get a blindfold or something?
No, Matt's just going to yell it out in his mic. We gave producer Matt a mic because the show got
I'll blind myself like this.
Dude.
All right. This is a real blind ranking.
This is the realest of blind rankings.
Yeah, all of these people do blind ranking, but they don't do it totally blind. You know what I mean? This is a real blind.
Should I do it too?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. It's not a blind ranking unless you are actually fucking blind.
Okay, this is the blindest of blind rankings.
All right.
Matt, hit us.
All right. First up, the Islanders.
Oh, fuck. I can't see, so I can't think as good.
Sure you can. Yes, you can. Dig deep. You can do it. 4.
Fuck off. No way. They have Schaefer. They have the daddy. I'm looking at you, but I'm not looking
Okay,
at you.
3. You gotta leave room. You gotta leave room for a margin of error with these blind rankings. You can't.
So 3 or 4. I'm not opposed to 4, but if he says the Leafs, I'm putting him at 5.
Go 3.
Okay, 3.
Let's go 3.
Okay, 3, Matt. Next up.
All right. Let's just get it out of the way. The Leafs.
1.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
1.
No.
2.
Are we gonna have to stop the show?
2.
Well, okay, can
Put the Islanders in 4.
Can you justify that with me? Can you say why?
Belief.
Oh fuck. Okay, because you're the guest of honor.
4. Fine. 4.
I would give you 2 as the guest of honor.
Thank you. Okay. Shake my hand.
Oh my god, I could barely.
Find it.
I don't want to hit my mic. There you go.
Find it. Thank you.
My
Belief,
mic-
baby.
my
That's
mic
why.
al-
That's why we're putting the Leafs at 2. Belief.
My mic
Blind
almost went.
blind faith, and blind passion, and we'll follow this team off a cliff like idiots. 2.
All right, fucking 2.
Thank you, Mo.
This episode's downhill. Next.
All right. Next up, Oilers.
Is that a 5?
In 5 years from now, they won't have McDavid. So yeah, 5. Yeah,
5.
Yeah, they're done.
They're done.
Yep.
Draisaitl's gonna ask out too.
Yep.
I don't know if he's under contract in 5 years, but he'll be out too.
He is, but he'll probably have asked for a trade by then.
Yeah, there
to
you
the
go.
Leafs.
All right, 5. Nuh-uh. Okay, next. Wait, what do we have left? 1 and 4?
Yeah, 1 and 4.
Okay.
Okay. The Habs.
1.
You know what? Because you were cordial and gave me.
Oh,
the
what
Leafs
a
at
good
2,
guy.
I will not fight. Mo, shake my hand. I will not fight you on this.
Wait, let me move my mic.
I will not fight you on this.
Bam.
All right. Okay. Sure.
Fuck it. The show's back.
Yeah.
The show's back on air.
Yeah, we're back, baby. Yeah.
Matt, get the jersey up. Okay, last but not least, we're stuck with number 4, so we can't really do anything here. We're just gonna leave it up. Nice. We're gonna have to. Fuck.
Stay
We're
hot.
gonna have to leave it up to chance. Stay fucking hot. 4 is.
4 is the Sharks.
We should have went Islanders 4, eh?
So no,
Or Leafs
I
4.
mean, no. Realistically, the Leafs should be at 4, and the Sharks should be at 2.
What a humble guy.
You know what I mean? That's the way
king.
it should be. And if it wasn't for my my stubborn leafiness, we would have done that. You know?
I can't even drink. My hat gone the way.
Yeah.
That was the first blind ranking.
Right. Wasn't that fun?
We got another one. Put the hat back down.
we have another one.
I don't know
Okay.
if your hat's still down, but put it back down.
okay.
Close
It's
the
down.
blinds, bud.
Yeah.
So the next one is, and good thing I have notes because I could look down now.
There you go.
The next blind ranking, or actually, let me introduce us better. Blind rank the top 5 current Leafs on the roster. So based on current performance this season,
Okay.
we're not going to be like, oh, Matthews scored 69 a couple of years ago. No, we're talking about this year, how they're right now.
Can I put them all at 5?
What are you, Jay Rosehill, just making your own lists?
Yeah.
All right, Matt, let's hear the first guy.
All right. First up, we got Nyes.
They all go at 5.
Are we stopping the list there? Just
Put them
all
all.
5?
Put whoever you give me. Put them all. Put them at 50. Fuck. Okay. Let's do this. All right. Okay. Nyes.
It's not a high ceiling in that team, but someone's got to be one out of all of them.
Nyes has. Everyone is underwhelmed. Literally everybody. So
Could that be 4?
no, because I have to save room for sure. Other guys are gonna be worse.
Ooh, 3?
We're gonna put Nyes at.
Don't put him 2.
No, trust me. I know what I'm doing here. Don't
All right.
question.
All right, yeah, you're the
Don't
fan.
question my leafiness
You're the portal
right now.
guy.
2. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nyes is 2.
I don't know if I agree with that, but you know what? He's the guy that
Trust
goes.
me. There's gonna be guys.
He
way
goes
worse.
to the game. So,
Yeah.
okay. Next up,
All right. Ekman Larson.
1.
1. Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
I
OEL's
won't-
your 1.
Won't fight you on that.
For sure he is.
That was the one guy I was hoping he'd put because I know he's 1.
Yeah. He's been the most consistent guy.
Norris candidate
Right across the board.
Oliver Ekman Larson.
Yeah.
Bang. Okay. Next up, we got 1 and 2 out the door really fucking early. So we're hoping shit's going to really hit the fan here.
Okay, you got Wall.
The injuries are a thing that contributes to his ranking.
I'm
I
gonna-
want to put him 4.
Yeah, I would say 4 as well. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Put him, we'll play it safe and we'll put him in the middle of the remaining slots. there.
Definitely.
So we got 3 and 5 left, and I'm kind of saving that 5 spot for Poppy, but let's see if he's even on this list. Next up,
Troy Stetcher.
Holy fuck.
No, this is good. Yeah, Stetcher's decent.
He had a hot
3.
start.
No, he's still good.
Is
he's still good.
'cause
Yeah,
he
I mean,
tailed off a bit there.
he has fallen off a little bit, but for the minutes he plays and what his role is, he's been good. And I do hope the Leafs bring him back next year. Yeah, so 3.
Is your hat still down?
Oh yeah, I can't
Good.
see shit,
Okay,
buddy.
good. That'd be
Yeah.
good. All right, last but not least.
I don't want to look at the Leafs right now. This blind ranking. Yeah,
All you see is that shitty sweater.
yeah.
Last but not least, number 5, give me Matthews.
All right, you can have him. Matthews.
Yes!
There you go.
We cooked.
Speaking of shitty sweater, whose logo is a toilet bowl?
Oh, he really can't see, huh?
No, I'm just saying though.
No, he really can't see.
whose logo is a toilet bowl?
Tilt your head up a bit.
Oh god, I was hoping you didn't. Thank God you guys didn't change the fucking.
Oh, fuck it. Can we get
the Habs thing?
Can we get a stopwatch on that?
Okay, that's a pretty good.
All right, can I see now?
Oh, we analyzed Stetcher's wall. Yeah, that's perfect. We actually nailed that.
Bright in here, eh?
We nailed that.
We didn't. We nailed both. First one now.
I mean, the first one would have been perfect if I wasn't leafy and fought you on.
Hey, you know
2.
what? I can respect some hometown cooking there.
Okay, but hold on. Can I just tell you one thing though about? Let's go back to the Leafs blind ranking.
Oh, it's
okay?
fucking bright in here.
Okay. Here's why that this could actually be okay for the Leafs. Okay, if they do trade Matthews and Nylander, they will get a boatload for them. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So they could retool and have a bright future very quickly. Nyes, Cowan, Danford. They did get a first from Colorado this year. Okay. We've got some goaltending depth.
Line center, yeah.
We got some goaltending depth. Tavares could be a really valuable piece that they move out potentially. So
Third line center for the Habs.
So what I'm saying is, if they do end up going the rebuild route, they'll be able to recoup quickly, and maybe maybe that could be accurate.
I don't mind. Like, I don't mind it. Like, it all depends. What summer? Like, I know we say the summer of George.
Yeah.
This is the summer of Tree.
Hopefully not. Hopefully it's the summer of someone else. Summer of anybody.
But it's not gonna be
summer of anybody but Tree.
Oh fuck! Get George in the fucking get Cosmo in there.
Yeah. My dad's name.
Oh yeah. That's fucking awesome.
And what's funny enough is we call my dad Co.
No.
Yeah, because Co is short for Cosmo.
Dude, get this guy permanently as Co.
Right? So whenever we that's,
Mo and Illuminati.
that's like his nickname. We go, Co.
That's fucking good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do 2 more topics, and then we're gonna call it a pod for episode 10. And what a fucking episode 10 it's been.
Electric.
Thank you for coming on.
What
dude.
an electric way to get into the double digits,
This
eh?
is setting the tone right now.
Good, buddy.
For
I
the
love
next
it.
10.
Excellent.
Do you think, and I said we're going to revisit this team after, do you think the Minnesota Wild is actually for real with the teams they're going to have to play in the first 2 rounds?
No, because the Wild are the Leaf version of the West.
Okay.
They're the Wild are the Leafs of the West.
Yeah.
You know, like in more ways than one. In more ways than one. You know who the Wild are? The Wild are the Leafs last year when they had all this hype going into the playoffs and they looked amazing and they made Leafs didn't do anything at the deadline last year. Kind of, they did a little bit, but I think Minnesota's out in the second round this year. In Game 7. They are going to copycat the Leafs exactly from last year, and they will lose in the second round in Game 7
Matt,
by a score of 5-1.
Matt, can you show me the Central Division, the top 3? Because I think right now they're slated to play the Stars. You think they're beating? Because they're going to have to play. That
ruins my.
If they play the Stars and they beat the Stars, then they have to play the Avs.
Yeah.
That's why. Like I know they're fucking good on paper. But holy fuck, do they have their work cut out for them?
You know what? I didn't realize that would be the matchup.
Yep.
And I'm sticking with my Dallas Buffalo finals. So yeah, sorry Minnesota. Sucks to suck. I know how you feel though.
They're not for real.
No, fugazi.
Okay, so let's say another hypothetical here for you.
Uh-huh.
Let's say they lose to either Dallas or Colorado in the first or second round. They have an underwhelming kind of cup run, considering a lot of teams has them as one of the favorites going into the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yeah.
If they don't go far, with $14.5 million slated to be on their cap next year, with the chemistry built with Quinn Hughes, with Billy Guerin giving him the C, could Matthews go to the state of hockey? Throwing it right in your fucking court there. A lot of glazing with Mats right now.
I think it's possible he could. Sure. I don't think he's not going to be traded this summer. He's not going anywhere. They're not going to trade Matthews this summer.
Sticking around.
Okay,
there.
I don't think Minnesota would be one of the teams you'd want to go to. If it does, and potentially could very well get to a point where Matthews and the team say, okay, it's time to move on. Let's find a home for you. Matthews will go to one of the California teams or Vegas. That's where he'll go. He'll go to Anaheim. He'll go to San Jose. He'll go to LA.
Let's win it somewhere else, huh?
Or he'll find a way to team up with Marner in Vegas again. Minnesota is not his jam. Minnesota is the Toronto of the U.S. Why would he go back to that same type of place?
Eichel, fucking Matthews down the middle. Not too shabby.
Or San Jose, man. Like San Jose has so much cap.
Yeah,
They have so much cap.
I was saying last pod that the Ducks, the Kings, and the Sharks are all teams I could see happen.
100%. For if it gets to that point, and he's gonna want to go somewhere that is sunny and
He'll
chill.
show off his leg tats walking into the rink and everything, right? So
and there's a real reason Minnesota has a tough time attracting free agents and getting guys to stay because it fucking sucks in Minnesota to live there.
100%.
Yeah,
that's why I was surprised Quinn went there. But anyways,
well, he's not there yet. He's a free agent at the end of the year.
He's there for now.
He's there for now. I don't think he's gonna stay there. Okay. You know what? The Leafs should throw $20 million at him.
Quinn?
Yeah.
Well, they already pretty much did that with Capri, so.
Or Makar. Throw $20 million at one of these guys.
The Avs are already going to throw $20 million at Makar.
You know what's crazy is that's not that big of a stretch for him. Like, because the cap is going to keep going up and up.
Oh, that's that's not bad at all. Especially when you're looking at someone like Kaprizov. I mean, they did set the tone there with that signing, but
what did Kaprizov get?
17 a year.
Yeah, like someone's gonna throw 20. If I'm the Leafs, I'd give him 25. Fuck it.
Because the thing is, and this has been talked about too. All these teams, there's concern with the presidents around the league that with the cap going up, some teams just won't have the money to fucking fill out that cap. But the Leafs, with MLSE and all the funds they got there, they could max out every fucking year.
Good. Let's get rid of a couple teams in the NHL.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, to give us better chances here in Toronto.
Such as on the hot seat,
Montreal.
Yeah, fuck,
Ottawa.
Okay. We got to get rid of that question. We're gonna cut that one out. No, it's staying. But okay, we'll end it off with this. Every week we do this nice little segment. Are you big on fantasy hockey? Not really.
Not really. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
You could
life is a fantasy as it is.
Perfect.
You know.
You could chime in if you want.
Sure.
But what me and Matt do, and the guests, if they're in fantasy hockey, but obviously feel free to jump in. We're gonna give our fantasy pick of the week.
Okay.
So players that aren't really in the upper echelon of percentages. So like, let's say, I don't know, like at one point Kiefer Sherwood was playing on Celebrini's line, so he wasn't he was below 50% rostered. So a lot of people jumped on him because they thought they would get a secret gem with him, right?
Okay, I'll give you some. I'll give you some guys. Okay,
you can cook. I'll go first. Then we'll go to Matt. Then we'll go to you.
Yeah.
So my pick for this week and in the coming weeks, now that Crosby is back with the Pens, back from injury, and is supposed to play tonight on the Wednesday, the 18th, I'm gonna go with one of two guys, and you could take your pick here. Brian Rust. He's been hot as of late, and he's on the first power play unit. So I think he's just a lock to even get better with Sid back. And Rickard Rakell, who's kind of slowed down without Sid. But again, he's on a line with Sid, or I'm not sure if he's on the same line right now. He was before Sid got hurt, but he's definitely on power play 1 with Sid. So both those guys are both going to feed off Sid, and you're just destined to get some points. Not the biggest hitters or shot blockers, but that's all right because they'll get you some goals and they'll get you some apples. Producer Matt, let's hear your fantasy pick, bud.
I'm gonna go with Joel Hofer. He's 5-1 since the Olympic break, so he's been going, and he's playing Calgary tonight. So
Bennington out the door there. It's a bit of Jari 2.0 happening in St. Louis. Yeah, Hofer's a young stud too. I like that pick. Yeah, I don't think they're making playoffs, but it's a good little pickup if you want a shutout here and there. He's been known to get one. Big man Illuminati. You got a name for me, bud?
I got a deep cut here, okay?
He's going to give me a Leaf.
The Leafs, no, quite the opposite. I'm not that stupid. The Leafs play Carolina on Friday night, okay? Jason Blake's son, Jackson Blake, on the Carolina Hurricanes, he always cooks against the Leafs because his dad...
Anderson 2.0.
His dad, Jason, played for the Leafs. So that's a deep cut. Friday night, Jackson Blake. And then, yes, Freddie Anderson... I
was talking about Josh Anderson because he always scores against the Leafs.
Oh, him too. Yeah, of course he's a Leaf killer. Yeah. Oh my God, don't get me started with him. Yeah.
No, Freddie's a Band-Aid. Yeah. I'm not talking about Freddie. Don't pick up Freddie. He's gonna get hurt in 2
Well, no, but if he's playing the Leafs Friday night, put him in.
Oh, very true.
Yeah, they play Carolina Friday, so I'm looking at that Carolina game.
Home or away?
The Leafs are at home.
Okay.
The Leafs are at home. Unfortunately, yes.
No.
I'm trying to give tickets away. Nobody wants them. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, that's what I got. Jackson Blake.
That's a fucking pretty good one. Like,
yeah.
We've had some guys obviously that aren't really that involved in fantasy hockey. They'll give some absurd, like they'll say like fucking Celebrini or someone.
Yeah.
Like, no shit, he's 100% rostered, right?
Yeah.
I like that pick. Anything you want to add, brother? This has been obviously episode 10. We fucking cooked this episode, especially like the blind rankings. Like, who fucking knew that was going to be a thing?
Yeah, it is now.
Nowhere. He's gonna take the cup home, and he's probably gonna give it back in 67 when they actually take a cup, so he can we could swap. There.
Can I take it home?
If you give it back in 67.
In 2067?
2067.
Yeah, okay, that sounds
like
a fair deal.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Anything you want to bring up, brother? Anything that we kind of maybe didn't touch on, or that's that for episode 10 of the Mo&Co
Yeah, here's
Show.
what I will say, okay? As one of the voices of Leaf Nation, everyone loves to shit on the Leafs.
Love it.
Okay? Yeah, we know. Everyone, it's
awesome.
we know.
Fantastic.
We know. It's a punching. We're the laughing stock of the league. We're a punching bag. Everybody loves to shit on the Leafs, and the worst part about it is like even people who know nothing about hockey and aren't hockey fans now get in on this shit kicking. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's nobody. We have fun and we take it with a grain of salt, but no one understands what it's like to be a Leaf fan. It's the most demented thing ever. Seriously, nobody outside of Leaf fans, you couldn't even begin to fathom as a Habs fan or as like a casual Leaf fan what it's like to actually be a diehard Leaf fan. It is the most mind fucking thing. It doesn't make any sense. Mm-hmm. Okay, and if we are lucky enough to have them see them win the cup one day, which I believe we will, it will be a celebration like the sports world has never seen before. And all of those people that have enjoyed shitting on the Leafs and you're a punching bag and they're all of a sudden going to be like, wow.
They did it.
I wish I was like that's special. That's a lot different than any other. The energy it will be like a nuclear bomb exploding in the sports world if and when they ever do pull it off. Mm-hmm. So Leaf fans don't ever hold.
I think there might be a mural on every building in the city of Toronto.
It would be wild. So you know what, we never lose belief. It's not easy, but you never know.
Step 1, get rid of the TikTok hockey players.
And get rid of Morgan Riley too. Step 2.
I'm the only Mo that's staying in Toronto.
Yeah. Step 3, tree living out. Step 4, let me put the Carlton mascot on.
Until Arizona gets a new team and then I can move to Scottsdale.
That's it. Mo, thanks for having me, buddy.
Dude, this has been the Mo&Co Show. This has been Mo, and today's co has been, I don't know what fucking camera I'm looking at, has been Hockey Illuminati. We're going to get that fucking Habs jersey right back as soon as you get your fucking ass off that chair.
I'm out of here.
Everyone, round of applause for Hockey Illuminati. Episode 10, baby. See you next week.
Next year's our year.